Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I took a short hiatus from the channel, and right now I am here to talk about Torchlight 3. Now, before I got into this game, I wanted to replay through the others. I replayed through Torchlight 1 and 2. It was a grueling weekend. So here's my history with Torchlight 3. I played it in the beta, and I was not happy with a lot of the stuff that was going on. Some stuff got fixed, some stuff did not get fixed. And as you know, on this channel, I've done a lot of action RPG stuff. I've talked about Chaos Bane, Path of Exile, etc., etc. But Torchlight 3 essentially has some things that need worked on. You have four classes. Are four classes enough? Maybe, but the builds aren't specific on what you would want. Like, there is the Dust Mage, which obviously is a mage class. The thing that might confuse people, Sharpshooter is completely what you think. It is a bow and arrow class, lots of summoning. But the two classes that are kind of close together but different is the Forged and the Railmaster. But what I'm going to go through is the class that I've really put so much time and so much effort is the Railmaster, because I like um, melee builds. And with this build, it was kind of difficult because when you first play the game, you don't realize that it's not just your character and the abilities that you choose. It is actually the relic. The relic matters. So what I did is originally I played a character halfway through Act 1 and I had the wrong relic. I was using the Blood Mage relic, where you do a lot of blood damage and all that. What you really need for the Railmaster is you need like a AoE damage, and that's what I did. So far I've done the electrode build, and I'll get into stuff that I like, stuff I don't like about the game. But first, what I did for the electrode build is you automatically get the car. So I stuck with the car, but for electrode, I actually put 2 points into shocking display, which is chance to unleash bolts. So as you get hit, you have the ability to shoot out bolts, which is a good ability when you connect it with localized storm. Now, if you hit localized storm, you press B button. I'm playing on Xbox right now. You press the B button and come down as all these lightning, and it attacks everybody on screen. Goes boom, boom, boom. It's great to have 5 points in. I also have the chaotic strikes, which is to target the people closest to you. Do stun effect, very good. And then I'm also using conjure electrode, which also is an upgrading my electricity. I altered my build based on this YouTuber that's called I Do Damage, and I don't have a lot in the rail abilities except for dynamite, because dynamite's a good one to have. I have torque swing, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I just put points into it. I'm a level 17 right now, and I'm not really going for legendary gear or anything. I'm looking at the mechanics. So I think Railmaster is a little overpowered because you have the train that goes behind you, and then you also have your electrode abilities. You have your hammer abilities, and that just kind of really pushes through. Now, one thing I do like is Act 1 is really long. I haven't got too much into Act 2 yet. What I wanted to do is really take my time. And not only am I playing on this, I'm playing it on the Switch as well. So on the Switch, I also have a sharpshooter build that I'm working on, and that's like poison with the attacks. So I haven't found a lot of legendary. One thing I do like is that your pets, like your legendarium, you can unlock legendary powers as you find um, stuff. So you keep doing that. And I also like the pets. Pets have, like, my pet is up to 5 skills right now. And one good thing about this game is it's not short. the one of the bad things is there's a lot of the same enemy types. Your cliche enemy types. I think there was more variety in Torchlight 2 than there is in Torchlight 3. Mostly what I fought so far is goblins and like spiders and rats. That's so maybe later on I'll get to better shit. But I do also like the random boss portals that will show up where you get to fight bosses that you've already fought before. But one thing is, this game is really bad on if you fuck up your build, you can't change your relic if it doesn't suit what you're trying to do. If you don't have a good play style and it's not compatible with what you're doing, it's not good. If you don't have the right gear, it's not good. So those are some issues I have with the game. Multiplayer doesn't really do anything for me because I'm playing multiplayer, but it's not contributing to what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't have a party or anything. So maybe there's party mechanics you can do in the game. I don't know because I don't have a party mechanic in here. But I am playing, and so far, like it's fun to play, but at times I feel like I'm just trugging along to find that question mark so I can go to the next location. I do think it has so much room for improvement. They give out stuff in the mailbox all the time. I think the game has like core mechanics that could go on to be good, but right now for first impressions, I'm trugging along. I'm hoping the game progresses better and that there's more variety of enemy types. And one of my biggest issues with this is loot. There's not enough loot. Like say when you play Diablo 3. You play Diablo 3 and you have loot. You get a lot of good loot. But this doesn't have the same ability. Even in Diablo 2, you got more loot. I got more loot when I play Path of Exile. This needs these games are based on loot mechanics, and I just hope that later on going in here that there's some better loot mechanics, better stuff going on. So this has just kind of been like a first impression. I am through Act 1 with my Real Master. Coming up, I'm going to do probably more Torchlight 3 videos. I'm going to compare the Xbox to the Switch. Switch, I play in handheld mode. On the Switch, just doing the sharpshooter. And I don't like the Forge class, so I don't know if I'll put much time into it. And then the Dust Mage, I haven't put really anything into it. So this has just been a standard little first impressions. I like some stuff that are going on. There's room for improvement. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. Sorry about the hiatus, but you know what? I kind of wanted a break after COVID and everything else that's been going on.